Have you ever chased someone, felt completely drawn to them, only to lose interest the moment they started liking you back? It's confusing, right? One moment you're excited, thinking about them all the time. Then suddenly, once they show real interest, the spark fades. You start pulling away, questioning your feelings, or even looking for someone else to chase. If you've ever experienced this, you're not alone. And more importantly, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. But it does reveal something important about how attraction, psychology, and emotional patterns work. Let's break it down. One of the biggest reasons people lose attraction once someone likes them back is the psychology of the chase. Human beings are naturally wired to value things that feel scarce or uncertain. When someone seems distant, mysterious, or hard to get, your brain treats them like a challenge. Your mind starts filling in the blanks. You imagine what it might be finally like for them to choose you. But once they do choose you, the uncertainty disappears, the mystery fades, and without realizing it, your brain stops producing the same excitement it once did. Another reason this happens has to do with validation. Sometimes we're not actually chasing the person, we're chasing a feeling of being wanted by them. The moment they show interest, our brain registers the win. Mission accomplished. The validation we were subconsciously seeking has already been achieved. And when the goal was validation, rather than a connection, attraction can disappear quickly. There's also a deeper emotional pattern that shows up for many people: fear of intimacy. Real relationships require vulnerability. They require being seen, being known, and sometimes being rejected. Chasing someone who is emotionally unavailable can actually feel safer because the relationship never becomes real enough to risk true vulnerability. But when someone generally likes you back, things become real. Suddenly there's potential for closeness, expectations, and emotional exposure. For some people, that triggers discomfort, and the brain interprets that discomfort as a loss of attraction. And finally, there's something psychologists sometimes call fantasy bonding. When someone is distant, you build a fantasy version of them in your mind. You imagine their personality, their compatibility with you, and the future you might have with them together. But once they reciprocate your feelings, reality replaces the fantasy, and sometimes reality simply doesn't match the story we created in our heads. So what can you actually do about this pattern? First, pause and check your motivation when you feel attraction. Ask yourself, do I really like this person, or do I like the attention, challenge, or mystery they represent? That one question can save you months or years of repeating the same cycle. Second, pay attention to consistency instead of intensity. Attraction fueled by uncertainty often feels intense but unstable. Healthy attraction tends to grow slower but becomes stronger over time. If someone treats you with respect, communicates clearly, and shows genuine interest, that's not a reason to lose interest. That's actually a sign of emotional safety. Third, get comfortable with vulnerability. If you notice yourself pulling away the moment someone shows real interest, try leaning into the discomfort instead of escaping it. For example, if someone expresses that they enjoy spending time with you, instead of shutting down or distancing yourself, respond with honesty. You might say, I enjoy spending time with you too. I don't want to see where things can go. It may feel unfamiliar, but growth often does. Another practical step is slowing down the pace of your emotional investment. When you chase people who are unavailable, you often fill the space with imagination. Instead, focus on getting to know someone gradually. Ask questions, observe their values, see how they treat others, build attraction through real experiences rather than fantasy. And finally, start recognizing the difference between excitement and compatibility. Someone being difficult to obtain might feel exciting, but excitement alone doesn't build a healthy relationship. Compatibility, trust, and emotional safety do. So if you're ever lost attraction the moment someone liked you back, remember this. It's often not about the person changing. It's about your brain shifting from fantasy and pursuit into reality and connection. The real challenge isn't winning someone over. The real challenge is learning to stay present once someone actually chooses you. So here's a simple challenge for you today. The next time someone shows general interest in you, someone who is kind, emotionally available, and consistent, don't immediately look for reasons to lose attraction. Instead, stay curious, give the connection time to grow, and ask yourself a different question. What if the kind of love that lasts isn't the one you have to chase, but the one that shows up and stays? If this episode made you reflect on your own patterns, share it with someone on social media who might need to hear it too. I'm Phoenix. Thank you for listening. Mind and Motive Podcasts. Change the way you love. See you next time.